Let's jump in the cab and take a look really quick. Look at all these buttons. All right, that should do it. I'm gonna send these off to the lab. Go. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another awesome episode of Farming Simulator 25. My name is Evil One, and in this episode, we're picking up right where we left off. We just finished probing this field, and we're gonna see what else we have to do for today. Let's go. Great job. DJ did a great job in this field. I'm impressed. I am very impressed. So, and while I was out there, we got our new sprayer. Let's take a look at it really quick. It's big. I'm hoping that the new tractor will be able to pull it. Speaking of which, I put in a request back to the dealership for a new tractor. Let's take a look at it. I believe it's this guy right here. If we can find this tractor or one like it used with all these features that I've asked for, the dealership will let me know. My broker will let me know. And we'll have to figure out a price because new is just absurd. So I'm hoping to get a new tractor as well. That would really help out because we got DJ over there on the other field working on the new tractor, and I'm stuck with this one here. We sold the big tractor, so yeah. Then this tractor is great, but it's not very strong. It's good for doing little things around the farm, like taking soil samples. So anyway, I'm going to go get this thing parked over by the shop. Here's DJ. Moving along quite well. Got quite a bit done already. Going this way across the field, though, is rather slow because you have to stop and turn around so often. So, but we want to do lengthwise for the next pass of everything. So that way we even out the field, smooth out those furrows. But DJ's doing a great job. Hopefully he'll finish this field today. It's already getting pretty late, but he should get a good chunk of it done anyway. Let's see, what time is it? Pull up the HUD. It is 16:30, 4:30 for non-military type. So let's check the weather as well. Tomorrow, it looks like we're going to be about the same as today, but what is that? That looks to me like a tornado. That's interesting. Hopefully we don't get hit with a tornado. Take a look at our crops up here as well. To plant alfalfa, we can plant alfalfa anytime, but we're not planning on planting alfalfa. We are planning on planting corn. So come April, we need to plant corn, which is only 4 days away. And potatoes, we can plant right now, but we also have potato planting in April. So we're right in there right now. We just have a lot of field work to do. We need to, after we're done with the soil samples on this field here, we need to, and the other cornfield, or the other potato field rather, we need to pick the rock, we need to cultivate, and then prep the soil, whatever soil amendments we need after doing all the soil samples, figure that all out, get that down, and then plant our potatoes. So a lot of work yet, but things are moving along. I'm gonna let DJ grow for another, I don't know, half hour or so. Then I'll go get him. Be the end of the day. I'm paying him on a monthly basis, so he's making $200 a day working for me. And it's not about the money; it's about the education. And he's learning a lot right now. So learn how to drive a tractor and how to plow the ground, get it ready for planting. So, and he'll get a good education working for me, that's for sure. We got sheep, we got cows, we grow corn, potatoes and alfalfa. We definitely have enough to keep him busy.
The next day.
I'm waiting for DJ to show up, our farmhand we just hired. He really surprised me last night. He got this field finished over here. He did an excellent job. I came out here about 5 o'clock or so and told him to go ahead and shut down. But since he was running late, he asked if he could just finish the entire field. It was about 7 o'clock at night when he actually finished, parked the tractor over here, and called it quits. So, yeah, I'm quite impressed with the young man. He is doing great work, and I'm just waiting for him to show up. Today's agenda, we're going to continue what we were doing yesterday. We're going to take soil samples of this field over here. I'm going to send DJ over to our new field, which is this field right here, field 111. It's really big. And he's got a lot of plowing to do. It's probably going to take him the rest of the day. We did fuel the tractor last night. I showed him how to fuel it, and he parked it right there. And I said, that's a good spot just to park it. And he should be showing up here at any time. And I told him we are going to start working on that field 111, and he can just plan on that pretty much all day today. Probably going to be all day tomorrow as well. It's a really big field. So, all right, DJ just pulled up, and we will get him rolling on field 111, and we will continue on doing what we need to get done. There he goes, bright and early in the morning. DJ is plowing field 111. First little bit here. That's going to take him all day and then some. Now, before I get started today, I want to make mention of something else that happened kind of late last night. We got this little dump trailer. The dealership called me and asked me if I would be interested in this. It came really super cheap, and it was like $2,000 for this little trailer. So I had to pick it up, and I decided to try the little tractor pulling the rock picker in this field. You might be able to see some of the lines here I made versus the plowed portions. It's still kind of early in the morning, and the lighting isn't all that great, but I went around and tried the rock picker on the little tractor, just trying to get ahead, and the little tractor can't do it, but it will dump into this little trailer. So that is great news. We picked up super cheap, and I think it's going to help our farm out quite a bit when it comes to picking up rock out of the fields. So that's something that happened. The other thing that I did pretty late last night while I was waiting for DJ to finish up that other field was I used the swather. I dropped off the normal header, and I hooked up to the new header that we also got off of consignment, but it won't fit into the shop. I got it hooked up here. I pulled it up to this apron right here. Let me climb inside the cab here. This header is absolutely massive compared to what we've been using. It is just super wide. I am very happy about it. Unfortunately, because it's so wide, it won't fit through the doors of any of our shops. So I'm kind of going through it just right here on this apron. There's not much to these headers. Just making sure that all the teeth mainly are really good. They're straight, they're sharp, they're nothing bent or broken. And going through just all the chains, hydraulic lines, and making sure that it's going to be good for us. And while I was laying in bed last night, staring at the ceiling, I was thinking about this silo. This silo is kind of the center point of our farm. We have cows now, and I would like to kind of use this silo to make feed for our cows. I'm not sure last time this thing is ran. I'm not even sure what's inside this silo. I'm pretty sure it's empty. But even if there was something in there, we probably want to dispose of it. It'd be absolutely rotten by now. So the way this works, we bring green chaff-like material. We put it in here, in this machine. It blows it up to the top, and it falls down and compacts inside of here and ferments over time. We can then auger it out into a trailer or a mixer wagon or something like that to use to feed the cows. Now we have cows, and we don't really have a great way of feeding them. I was planning on feeding them just straight alfalfa, but we have this, so we might as well use it. So I'm going to run a test. As soon as we get a little bit of grass or something growing, I can use lawnmower to just dump all the grass clippings into here. See if this entire thing even works. I'm not even sure about this generator. If this generator is going to work or not. It's been sitting for so long. So if it works and it's clean inside, we'll check it out inside. If it's clean, then great. We can use it to feed our cows. We do need to get work in here. I'm over here by the little tractor. We got the soil sampler probe, Isera probe, hooked up. We're going to go over to this field over here that DJ just completed plowing late last night. And we need to take a bunch of soil samples. So let's get going. All right, that should do it. Just got this field sampled. We will head back to the shop and send those samples off to the lab. This little tractor is great. Unfortunately, it's just not that powerful. And I have the dealership looking for a new tractor for me. Something a little bit bigger, a little bit more modern that can help out. Because right now, I got lots of work to do, but I don't have a tractor to do it with. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I need a new tractor. I need a bigger tractor. This one here, it can pull the rock picker, but not very well. And especially up a hill, it just doesn't do it. And it's not very accurate anyway. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn. We have the dealership looking for this tractor right now. The Fendt 942 Vario for brand new. It's $385,000. And I've asked them to find me a used one or something like it. So we could finance this. Let's look at the options. So here's the financing. I think the best bet would be to go for a 2-year loan. We would have to pay almost $18,000 per month if we went that route. But we would have a tractor capable of pulling just about anything we have on the farm. So I don't know. I got to think about it. That's a lot of money. We don't actually have that much. We have $414,000, almost $500,000, but we have so much coming out too. We have to buy seed yet. We have to buy fertilizer and herbicide. We have to probably buy a bunch of food for the livestock. Just spending money, taking out a loan. I don't know if it just makes sense. We have no income coming in until the fall when we sell our crops. And right now we don't have any crops. So it's kind of hard to spend that money. And I've already spent a bunch of money. We bought a new sprayer right here. And it's going to really help us out quite a bit on the farm. And we also bought this new wagon. Granted, this new wagon was really cheap, but it's still money going out the door. So I don't know. I know that DJ is going to be on that field for a long, long time. And I need to get on the rest of the fields. So I don't know. If I finance something, then we're kind of married to it. And I've already paid the broker his fee to try and find me a used tractor. But I need that tractor right now. I'm going to wait. Unfortunately, I'm going to wait for the dealership. If they can't find anything, then we'll lease it. I really got to get in these fields.
Moments later.
Well, the broker from the dealership just called me and had me jump on the internet, take a look at this. This is a consignment they just took in, this Kloss Xeron 12590. It's marked down about 60%. It is used, but it's in really good shape, very low hours. 137 is the price for it. And because it's through the dealership, I can finance it. I'm very tempted. But it's kind of overkill. This is like shooting a fly with an elephant gun. What we need is something. I mean, this would be great if we had big implements to pull through the field. But we don't have big implements. We have normal size implements. I almost said small. No, they're just normal size implements. This is for something really big. And while I would definitely like to have this tractor, I think it's a little overkill for our needs. So yeah, 49% off is what they were asking. That's the base price. They have some dealer added options like the Zarya Pro Compact and whatnot, but we have this Fendt also. He mentioned this might be a good tractor to get. Here we got it spec'd out for our needs at $148,000. This is a 303 horsepower tractor. You know what? Let's see what they got for finance options. I think we're going to do option 3, which is a 2.95% monthly cost of $2,224. And we're going to end up paying $154,000 after the interest payments are done. I think this is a good option. We're going to go ahead and purchase it. We'll wait for that to show up. It's going to probably take them a little bit to get that tractor over to us. So we'll just hang out here. We got DJ across the river. He's working his little tail off, just driving back and forth. You can actually kind of see across the river there about how much he's got done. I mean, he's got a long way to go. I told him to listen to some podcast or something. listen to some music or something to pass the time. But he's got that GPS on. It's just practically babysitting a tractor, so it'll take him a while. Well, the dealership just dropped it off. And here is our new tractor. The Fendt 728 Vario. Let's take a look. It is a thing of beauty. I actually really like these new Fendts. I say new because Fendt really isn't all that new in the United States market, but it's getting there. A lot of people are preferring the Fendt name brand over brands like John Deere. And I think a lot of that has to do with John Deere's right to repair. I'm not trying to get political or anything on this channel, but I do know, I've been following that kind of closely. I do know that is a major concern for farmers. And Fendt seems to be good quality, good price, and it's gaining a good foothold here in the United States. Let's jump in the cab and take a look really quick. Look at all these buttons. Lots of buttons. Great visibility. Let's fire it up. Well, it's fun to sit here and just let it idle, but we actually have work to do. Let's get to work. We've hooked up to the rock picker. We're gonna go ahead and pick this field right here. We got to get it into potatoes pretty soon. And this tractor is pulling it so much better than the little tractor was. Much better.
Later.
All right, well, I just finished picking all the rocks out of this second field. I got the first field done over there. Loving this new Fendt. I'm gonna drive it around over here and unload these rocks. Don't have quite a full hopper, but we don't have a completely full hopper on the rock picker. And that's all the rocks in the trailer right there from the first field. That field right there behind us. So I'm just gonna pull forward here. Back right up to it. We got to get really close to it here. About right there, I think. Yep, that'll work. All right, there we go. All right, I'm not going to worry about washing this thing. We're going to need the rock picker for field 111, where DJ is still out there plowing. He's across the river there. Still out there plowing. But we got to get potatoes planted real soon in these fields here. That's good. Before we do that, though, we need to cultivate. I think the next step for these fields is to cultivate them. I do see we do need to spread some fertilizer, or not fertilizer, lime down. We do have the soil samples in, so let's take a look at that. Pop over here to the precision farming. All right. So this field here, not great. We got a lot of sandy loam, a lot of silty clay. Roughly 92% of our yield. And this field is loam mostly. And look at that, 123% of our yield. So that is excellent. Oop. Field 81 where we're standing, silty clay. Again, not the greatest. Got a little bit of loam in there right here along this edge. And sandy loam. Field 93, mostly loam. This little bit up here kind of carrying over. But this streak just kind of keeps going into this field here of this silty clay. But this loam is right in this area. So that's great news. All right, so that's soil types. Let's take a look. Focus in on field 81 right now. This is the pH. You can see some pockets of red. That must be from plant matter or something that really pulled down the pH levels there. So we do about 6.25. I believe we want to be right about 7. So I'm guessing we need to spread some lime on this field. This field here looks about the same. Yeah, we're about 6, so it's a little bit worse off. 5 right there. Got some stuff around the edges. Big old red spot right there in the middle. Before we do anything else, I think we need to spread some lime. We'll get hooked up to the new spreader and start spreading some lime down on these fields. All right, we got a full spreader of lime here. And the last time we spread lime, we went through several of these spreader fulls on a very small field over there by the house. And it is pretty screwed up now, to be honest with you. So let's see here. We're going to get in the field. And we have the application rate set to automatic. I'm going to leave that up in the upper left-hand corner up there. You can see the checkered flag. That's where we want it to be. And it's current for our location right now. So I'm going to turn on the GPS. All right, and we are spreading lime. Oh, thought I locked it into the... There we go. We are laying down the proper amount of lime for the area that we're in. You can see in that map, it's kind of turning colors for us. And we're using a lot less lime. This is great. And there we just ran out. That's how much we got done. One tank load, one hopper load. Did the majority of this field. I'm gonna go fill it back up. Alright, let's get back to it here. Lock into the line, set our cruise control, and kick it on. There we go. I'm not sure where the headland actually starts for the GPS. We're going to start right here. It's turning itself on and off. It looks like we are missing just little specks here and there. It's not worth going back and getting those. It's so slight. Oh, maybe that one there. Alright, we need to get straightened out, but I'm going to go hit these little spots right here. And I'll have to come back and get that spot. I'll have a little spot right here too on the left hand side from where I thought I was locked into the GPS, but I wasn't. So we'll swing back by and get that spot too. And this is the last little bit. Looks like it's snowed on the field. Just a thin layer of lime here. That's all it takes. And it's great having a computer calculate that information on the fly as we drive through the field. We'll get this last little spot. We'll fill up the tank. We'll head over and do the exact same thing to that field across the intersection there. Uh-oh. I think we just ran that little silo out of lime. But honestly, this might be enough to finish it. We'll have to order more lime for any other fields we want to do, especially 111. That one's going to take a lot of lime, I think, just to cover it. Even if we were just sprinkling it on, like, you know, just a little dusting, it's going to use a lot of lime. That's a big field. All right. Got one little spot right here. We're going to get it. I kind of missed it with the... Well, shoot. Just driving around in circles here. All right. Get locked into a line right there. One little spot. Darn it. Other than that, this went well. This went very well. I'm very hopeful for a better potato yield, a better potato crop than the one that we had last year. Last year was scary bad. Like, I was really nervous because I'm supposedly a potato farmer, and I had a hard time growing potatoes. So yeah, hopefully this year we should do better. I'm hoping we do better. It's a lot of land we're going to be putting into potatoes. So, oh yeah, we'll have more than enough to complete this. And we'll just leave the rest of the lime in the hopper there. Like I said, we're probably going to use it across the road, across the bridge there. There's one little spot here. It doesn't want to get hit. Come on. There we go. Alright, we'll shut off the spreader. I don't have a cover for this spreader. It didn't come with one, so I'm going to park it inside the pole barn here, just in case it rains. Alright, it is time to mix all that lime into the soil, smooth out the soil, and get it ready for the seed bed. And to do that, we need to pull cultivator. Alright. There we go. Get all that mixed in. Get the field smoothed out. Next step that. And then the next step after that is to plant potatoes. Decided it's been a while since I've heard from DJ, so I'm coming over here to check on him. It looks like he's making excellent progress. Let's drop down in there. Hopefully don't get stuck. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of the field. Get out of the field. I just started sinking. Whew, that was close. All right, well. I'm going to walk anyway. Check it out. Yeah, look at those deep ruts. Haha, that's close. Super soft, but it's good looking soil. Got some rock in it. Boy, DJ, he's doing a fantastic job. Look at this. Nice and straight. Nice and even. Granted, the tractor's doing the work for him, but he's managing it, maintaining it. So, looks like he's middle, maybe. Let's pull up the map, take a look. Oh no. Oh no. He's got a long way to go. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to keep on DJ here, and I'm going to get back to work getting those other fields ready for seeding. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.